Ed eccoci qua, Sherwood Web TV per Altavoz The Dia, edizione in Venezia. Abbiamo con noi un ospite speciale, Mr. Kenny Larkin. Hi Kenny.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the Venice Sherwood Festival.
Thank you, thank you.
So I listened to your DJ set tonight.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Thank you.
Was it good for you to play here in Venice?
Of course, I've never been to Venice. This is my first time.
It's your first time?
Yeah, many times to Italy, but never to Venice.
Wow, I know you travel a lot all around the world.
Yeah.
That's good, no?
Yeah, it's good.
That's good.
It's very tiring, but it's good.
Yeah, but you collect a lot of miles, fly miles. You can travel all the world. That's the funniest
Yeah,
thing.
you're right. Yeah, but my back hurts a lot, so.
Okay.
But it's good.
It's such a good thing for me to meet you because I'm your fan since 20 years.
Wow.
As you start your career
So
in
that
the
means-
early 90s. Yes.
Yeah, that means we both are really old. You and I are really old.
And this is the first question. How is making music and being a comedian similar?
There is no similarity.
They're not similar.
Absolutely nothing.
What do you prefer, to be in the theater to make comedy or to play music?
They're both really satisfying in different ways. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Okay, so comedy is to me it's really hard to explain. Comedy is a really personal. Okay, I need a long time to explain this. We
okay.
might not have the
But
time.
we have time.
But personally,
I know you're hungry because you need food.
Comedy gives me, I think, more pleasure than music sometimes, because when you can make a whole venue laugh, it's a really amazing thing.
Yeah.
Right? Especially when you write your own material, when you write your own jokes.
Yes.
Okay, but it can be really, really hard when you tell a joke and they don't laugh. That really, really hurts. But you have to keep everything together so you can go to the next joke.
Yes.
So it's way harder than music because you have to keep going, even if they don't laugh, you keep going, and then. But music is a little bit different. Like when I DJ, it's you're not really interacting with the crowd like you would if you're doing comedy. It's a really different.
Because you're too much concentrate on playing, or just because.
Well, it's just I think you use a different part of the brain, not a totally different, but it's just a totally different experience, but the same.
I mean, what you play or spinning records in front of the crowd, many people.
Yeah.
You really play what you like to play?
Oh, of course,
or
absolutely.
You play what people expect you to play?
No. I play exactly what I want to play.
That's the
because
best
that's
thing.
why the promoters bring me here. They bring me so I play what I think is good music.
That's good.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
Okay, because you can
That's a very good answer, man.
You can have okay, any DJ can play bang, 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 bang. Every DJ does that. Bang, bang, they play.
Yes,
and for me, I do the opposite. I like to go up and down and play more music, melodic.
Yes, it's not only techno, I mean, it's much more funky.
Yeah. Telling a story almost.
Yes. It's
And-
like a trip, a travel.
There's not a lot of DJs doing that. They're mainly just playing, and that's for me. That's not. Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
So now especially lately, because there's a lot of DJs now, and so guys like me, we stand out even more because 80% of them are playing. But
Very
then you
hard,
have the other
pumping,
guys that are trying to play something a little bit different,
yes.
educate the kids or whatever, and show them a different side of dance music that they probably don't know. They probably never heard of Little Louis or French Kiss or whatever.
Ah, Lily.
For me, it's my duty to play these kind of records.
I know.
Not just old, but new music too. New music with a soul though, with funky. You know what I mean? It's got to be funky.
I know.
Not that's my opinion.
Wow, that's good. Amazing, man. Amazing. That's another question, very interesting. How did you learn DJing and spinning and the mixing records? How did you learn?
You mean the technical side?
Yes, technical. Because I read on the internet that you never had turntables at home.
No. I don't have them now.
Now.
Oh, I had them years ago. Yeah, I had them when I was 20 years ago. But now I don't have them. I gave them to my brother. My brother has them at his house. So anytime, well, I don't use turntables anymore, so it's all Tractor now. But yeah, but I DJ for 15 years, 17, 18 years with vinyl. So now it's better for me, easier for me.
Yeah, that's good.
To DJ with laptop.
It's better to play with a laptop, or
that's a really
that's only the same question, you know. It's better technology, analog versus digital, or
for me it's more convenience, because a lot of times I when I'm coming from LA, have connection flights, so sometimes my records don't make it onto the flight. So it was more. That was one of the big reasons why I stopped using vinyl, because I would always never get my records. They would always be lost. So it was like, okay, I better figure something out. So this is way easier on my back. I don't have to carry these heavy records. And then also, majority of dance music now is released digitally only. There's not a lot of people releasing vinyl anymore.
Oh, wow.
And there are no record stores in LA.
Really? No one?
There's hardly any.
Wow, that's very strange.
Maybe in Europe there's way more, but in the States it's not the case.
Maybe New York or in Detroit.
Yeah, but I'm in LA though. I live in LA, you know.
But is there any difference to play some gig in LA or in the rest of USA than the rest of Europe?
Oh, absolutely. There's no comparing USA to Europe. There's or not just Europe, any other country. Japan, Australia, Singapore. It doesn't matter. Any other country is way better than the States for dance music. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. I
didn't know it.
Absolutely. That's why we jump on planes all the time.
So that's another question. What about techno today, after 20 years on stage? And is there any future in this kind of music? Because I think techno could be compared just like the punk. It was like a revolution, a music revolution in the late 80s, the first 90s, as you wish, of course. And it was just a little bit different as a genre or as a style that today. It was better since the beginning, or it will be better in the future? Or
no.
How it is in the present?
There's no way it will be better than in the beginning. It's not often that you can be around the birth of a genre of music. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I was in Detroit in 1988, 87, and I heard all this new music coming up in the clubs in Detroit, I'm like, what the hell is this? It's really cool, really cool, interesting time. And that's when I met Richie Houghton. And we just started DJing in the clubs there in Detroit. And then we found out about this new style of music coming up in Detroit. So it'll never be this. Does the future hold better? I don't know, but it's certainly not going to be like it was 20 years ago. You know what I mean? It's
I know what you mean.
Music is getting way less melodic now than it used to be.
Okay.
It's all about like the pumpy.
Yeah, too much bass drum, you know.
Yeah, it's just all about that.
I know. I miss sometimes the pianos. Like in the house music, the melody. It's like to be like in a dreaming way, but to feel happy.
Right. Yeah.
Now so it's a little bit too much bumping.
But you know, you can't really control it. You know, it's art, right? You can't really control how people perceive it and how it kind of morphs into different other things. You can't, because you put it in the universe, and then these different people, they take it and then they add their little bit to it. It might not be good or bad, whatever, but they still add it on, and it kind of gets watered down from what it used to be.
I know.
Yeah.
That's you make remind me of something. Just wait a minute. This is a typical example of a very good track. That's one of my favorite. I know. Wow. I have a lot of your records, of course, because you're a master for me. For the people, out of them, the Chronicle. Just another question. Dark comedy.
Yeah.
You're a comedian, but how did you get the name dark comedy? It's like obscure.
Yeah,
like
just a different, weird, eccentric, less mainstream, I guess. That's what I tried to go. Like, I actually came out with a dark comedy album years ago, probably 7-8 years ago. And it was an electronic blues album, really different. Just trying to be doing something different outside of what people normally expect you to do.
Wow.
So that was the idea behind it. I'm sure a lot of kids don't even know what vinyl is. This is vinyl.
This is vinyl, yeah.
This is vinyl.
You know,
they used to make these long time ago.
I'm poor, so I usually buy vinyls. I prefer because, you know, I can touch the music. I can see the music. I don't need to know that this number, 2nd minute, 3rd minute.
Right.
Now I know because I can feel, oh, here the pause, you know. The bass drum is coming very high on the synthesizer.
There you go.
I know. The Plankton, guy, is my favorite track. It's a very mind trip. I love it. Thank you for this track.
Thank you.
You know. So, last questions, very short questions, is which is your favorite car? It's a very fast car, maybe?
Why did you ask me that?
I don't know. It's just I'm curious, you know.
Yeah, I like sports cars. I'm a Porsche fan, but
have you never tried Ferrari or Lamborghini?
No, that's too. I can't afford that. I can't buy that. But something that I can buy, yeah, it would be a Porsche. I've had Porsches and BMWs, M3s, and now I have an AMG, a C63. So that's pretty fast.
You know, I'm really curious, and maybe it's a legal question, but is there any place to drive very fast in the USA?
in the desert, yeah, but we can't do it.
You can like a missile race on
But you go to jail if they catch you, though.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Cut here. Okay. Your favorite food? You're in Italy. Have you tried something special?
Favorite food in Italy?
No, in general.
Sushi, probably.
Sushi. Wow, from Japan. Ai. Ichni-san, Shigoro. I can count in Japanese. Yes, of course.
Yeah, sushi is probably my favorite.
So, I got my paper again. Your favorite reading?
My favorite
reading book? You prefer romance or I don't know?
No. I'm not a romantic guy, you know?
Wow, that's cool.
I'm more into scientific stuff. Carl Sagan and stuff like that. I don't read a lot of romantic shit or fiction-based stuff. I'm more into like non-fiction stuff.
Okay, this was the last question, and so thank you very much for the interview. Thank you very much for the DJ set and for being at the Venice Sherwood Festival. Kenny.
All right.
Kenny Larkin, Web TV, Sherwood. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.